Hello everyone, it's Coach Tony from Navarre Lacrosse again. Today I'm going to show you a couple things to work on with your kid about catching and throwing of lacrosse ball. It's probably the most difficult part about learning about lacrosse, but there are a couple key mistakes that beginners make a lot, and if they don't break these bad habits, it'll end up really hurting them later on. So the first thing we're going to go over is holding the stick. So as we talked about in the cradling portion of the lessons, that you want the stick in the fingers, not in the palm. So the stick in the fingers is going to help them cradle, but it's also going to help them throw and catch better. And the reason is because this is the position you want their hand in when they throw and catch. And as you can see, my thumb is on the side and my fingers down the back, and my hand and palm are opened up. Kind of like when you go to catch a ball. You don't catch a ball like this, you catch a ball like this. So what happens is you'll notice that these kids do what I call hammer fist. Hammer fist is the killer of all catching. So hammer fist basically makes it so that the wrist is real stiff and it's very difficult to catch the ball. So with my hand opened up and my wrist like this, my hand is able to catch the ball like this. So that is one aspect of catching that is extremely critical. So no hammer fist, palm open to catch the ball. The next thing you want to do is at this age, or at the younger ages and developmental stages, their brain is not able to catch a ball in a stick that they can't see. So if their stick is back here or off to the side, it's going to be very difficult for their brain to watch that ball go into the stick. So what you want to do is make sure that their stick is out in front of them, and now their brain can see both the stick and the ball. And naturally what's going to happen is they're going to move that stick to catch the ball, like this. So as you saw, my hand was open like that. I was able to catch and give with it. So basically, we'll do that again. So as you can see, my stick's out in front, leaned forward, and I'm going to catch like that. Now with a little bit harder throw, you'll see that giving with it is extremely important, just like that. So as you can see, the bend of my wrist is what keeps the ball in the pocket and doesn't bounce it out. So now onto that same position as you just saw. My stick was out in front of me, my hand was open and up like this, so I'm catching like this. Now when I go to throw, it's the exact same thing, except I'm moving my stick back. My hand is in the same open position, but now I'm moving my hand down on my stick. So the key here is going to be that basically, so I'm catching in this position, and then I'm sliding down to here to throw. Now the other key factor here that you'll see a lot of kids do is that their hands are going to be in front of them, and then when they throw, it's going to go straight to the ground. What you want to make sure of is that their hands go back. Now do not bring the stick around like a baseball bat. Bring the stick straight back at an upward angle. Don't dip. Hands about 6 inches apart. Hands back, elbow pointed at the target, and throw. And then now I'm in the same position to catch. Hands back, throw. Same position to catch. Hands back, elbow pointed, throw. Over and over again. A couple key aspects here are going to be basically when you throw a football. So if your kids play football or baseball, it's the same thing. So I have the hand, my ball in my hand. I have my left elbow up and pointed at my target. I have this hand cocked back behind my head. And so what you're going to do is you're going to take your elbow, force it towards the target, and let your hand follow your elbow, just like that. Right? So the same motion happens in lacrosse. There is no difference between throwing a baseball and throwing a football and throwing a lacrosse ball. Elbow forward, at my target, hand back, hand open, elbow comes down, hand follows through. Body rotates. I'm in the position to catch, give with it, bring it back, and go.